Hello.
Hello, and hi, Corgi.
Hi, Corgi.
I am definitely feeling better.
Better-ish, yeah. Maybe explanation for folks who don't know.
Yeah.
We got COVID.
Yeah,
We both got COVID.
we played Under Night, like 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, man, 3-day weekend. Woke up on the 3-day weekend, shout out to Memorial Day, and went, oh my god, this is the worst allergies I've ever had. My throat is so sore, and my nose is so stuffy. This sucks. And then an hour later, I had a fever of like 101.
Yeah.
And I was like, uh-oh. And then I was like,
And I took care of you on that day, but then I started feeling sick the day right after.
yeah. And so then we just were sick together, and we got through it. And then as we were starting to feel better, you had the inclination and instinct to take a rapid test.
Well, I ordered them earlier. It's just they didn't get there.
Well, because you were gonna do it, and then it turns out they were old.
The ones we had were way expired. So when the new ones arrived, I tested immediately, and yeah, we both had COVID for about a week and a half now.
So I would say we're still a non-zero amount of sick,
Yeah,
but like I can talk again,
Yeah.
mostly.
I can talk. I can wake up and not feel like something is shredding my throat.
I've had 8 gallons of tea, probably. I haven't actually counted, but it's so much tea.
I can properly taste things again as of today.
Huffing tea vapors like an addict.
Yeah, this is my first proper time having a real diagnosis, or at least one that like I've had something that felt very much like it before, but did not test as it. So like, I don't know, the early rapid tests. I wasn't so sure about. I wasn't sure if they just like missed it.
And Corgi, I've wanted to play Strive with you, but we were like, I don't think we'll have
the energy for
condition
Strive.
to do Strive.
Yeah.
But we'll
So decided to play something a little more low key this time.
we will throw hands someday soon. I promise you. I've thought about that. I was like, I gotta get in there. Fuck, I gotta do videos. I said I was gonna do videos, help people get into Strive, and then I've been dead. Piss.
Hi, River.
Hell yeah. I meant to like, yeah, I can help people get into it. I'm so excited to do that. And then like, I have not been able to talk. It's been wild. So yeah,
a lot.
we're doing a low key one today that doesn't require any screaming or yelling with blueprints.
Yeah. Also, I haven't played Blueprints in about 2 weeks either, so it'll be interesting to get back to this. Day 39.
So when we last left our heroes, you had made your way into the basement, and you had done some exploring around the basement. We found the way you can bash your way in from the outside, and you were looking at alternate exits because
We don't sound that gnarly, do we? Still full of snot, but like
I definitely sound a little gnarly.
Sly! Sly!
You're not gonna get that much out of me because I don't want to start a coughing fit.
I know. Don't make me panic, River. Come on.
I got myself a cup of chamomile tea right here.
I just got a stubby nose.
Stubby dubby.
You can kind of break into the basement, yeah. Welcome to the cult zone.
You know what? Fuck it.
What's that? Of the Tinkerer.
Huh. Anything else cool back here?
What the hell does trigger your current equipment mean?
Experiment.
Oh, experiment. Okay.
Anything cool in this room? No. Sometimes the set is just a set. I did feel well enough to sweep the back porch today.
You did.
So
I'm proud of you.
yeah, I was a little worried that maybe the mice had built a nest in the cabinet we built, the outdoor cabinet we built. They didn't. Sweeping.
Oh baby, let's do it.
I'm in such a
Get
good
right in
mood.
there.
I'm in such shape for complex parlor games. It's so great.
You don't even know.
May the 2nd, or is it? The gems are in the black box.
Okay.
The gems are not in this box. The statement on the other two boxes are true. Well, if that was true, then all
That
three
one
would be true.
Yeah,
and
that one
can't be
can't
right.
be true.
So that has to be false.
Which means that at least one of these other statement, one or both
And
of
if
these
that's
could be
false,
true.
then that means this is false, which means this is false, which means it has to be in here.
That's it.
Which means this is true, which means it has to be in here. Ta-da!
Nice. Hi, Vera.
Hi, Vera.
I didn't say hello to River, but hello.
Hi, Wivel. Taking it light and easy today. Probably not gonna do Ferality for me today.
We could go rave after this.
Nah. Is Passageway really worth 2 gems? It sucks that I have to miss out on a con, but I'd rather... oh, this might sound strange. I would really rather miss the virtual con than the real con.
I don't think that's that weird to say. I think that's like a pretty understandable thing to say.
Uh-huh. Oh, I can't see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Tragic. The nuke.
It's a free key.
Anything else free? No. Huh.
Just get yourself some money right now.
Courtyard. It's the only way to go to the side.
No shovel.
Shit. Piss. Balls.
The quiz with.
Piss and hose.
And you're too poor for the chapel, so that's good.
Cool. Can't take what I don't have. Then again, they'd try.
And now you got a perfect spot
Closet.
for a dead end.
A closet.
How's the audio, by the way? We doing good on audio? I may have used some technological trickery.
Like
Called
what?
turning my mic up a little bit because I was worried about my voice being weak.
Makes sense. Still puzzled by that.
It's a gazebo.
A gazebo.
I don't actually think it is. I think they need a roof, right? To be an
I
official.
think a gazebo has a
to
roof,
be an
yes.
official gazebo branded gazebo.
Gazebo. Good. Classic puzzle, the gazebo.
Always now unlocked.
Oop, key.
Here's the key.
The key. We're right behind you, lad. Simon.
Simon!
We have to get SpongeBob back, Simon.
I got so wicked sick, Simon.
My wife is sick, Simon, and so am I.
Y'all might get to hear my General Grievous impression a couple times during this stream.
11. Square root of 5 minus 5 is 20. Square of 5. Sorry, not square root. So this is square root. I see. Square root of 16 is 4 plus 18. Wait, no. What does starting on a yellow square mean? A divisor, I would think.
I offer no help. I go get a tissue.
So, if it's a square root, 18 is not a square number. 16 is. So is it 18 minus 4? It's not. Okay. Five squared minus 5 is 25. Is 20. Or does this change the order of operations somehow? $18.
I'm back. Did you solve the math?
No.
I'm practicing good, not backseating.
Vera, please don't backseat. Come on.
I don't hate math. I have a thing that I think about. I was thinking about today, vis-a-vis math,
Mm-hmm.
that sticks with me was how many times I got told, like as a little tyke, you're not going to have a calculator available.
We absolutely do.
You're not going to have a calculator available.
Probably less than 100. Yeah, probably. It's probably a number between 1 and 20. So I already thought, before you got here,
Okay.
I thought, is it 18 minus the square root of 16, which would be 4? But no, the answer was not 14.
Okay. I know the answer, so I can't help you.
I know. Or maybe this means square after the subtraction step. 18 minus 16 is 2. Squared is 4? Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
nice.
So 20 minus 18 is, yeah, same thing.
Nicely done.
There we go. Uh-huh.
Nicely done.
Yay.
4 keys, 1 gem.
3 dead ends? Oh no, not completely.
Not the library.
Reach clock room you draft today. Don't you want clock rooms? Aren't you
I
just
mean,
crazy about clocks?
I actually think clocks are pretty cool.
I mean, a giant clock is always cool. Everybody likes a big ass clock. Oh, where's the notebook?
I got it right
Is
here.
there one of these we haven't looked at yet?
You mean post a new clue?
Yeah.
We're looking for the fixed stars, a new clue, the red prince.
Didn't we already look at the fixed stars?
I think we looked at the fixed star.
All right. Can you check that off then?
Here, what did we get? Oh, we did blue, which was fixed star. Yeah.
Figured then.
So we need the fixed star. I'm trying to remember what lunar renamed could be. Realm. Oh, that was Realm and Rune. We don't have.
We don't have the money for that yet.
So Red Prince and a new clue are the other ones.
Okay. So did we don't need History of Verindia?
We don't, but that's also the one that's heavily redacted anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Oh well. We'll check out Swimbird again. I like Swimbird.
Everyone likes Swimbird.
Everybody likes Swimbird.
It's her best work. It's just so wicked depressing.
These are all dead ends.
Yes, functionally they are.
Yeah. We could go back to the den. That'd be about it. See if I can afford anything here. Nope. The first edition.
I'm guessing.
Can I trade in for keys? We'll go to the den, see if we can't make any headway.
Hell yeah. Do you think that somewhere in the drafting pool there's a room that's just titled the Man Cave? Do you think your uncle was that kind of person?
Oh god, that'd be so embarrassing. For the lads, Simon. It's where the lads hang out. This is epic.
You can only eat bacon in the Man Cave.
God, kill me.
Epic lay bacon for the win, lay Simon.
Lay Simon. Eh. These are also all dead ends. That's fine. Ding. Nothing.
This is my gamer chair, Simon.
Write down Queen on D8, if you would.
Yeah. I'll do that in the study. I've already got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Queen, parentheses on D8.
We just haven't been here in a bit, I suppose. Still don't know what this could be.
I can tell you, I earnestly do not know the code to that safe.
You never found that out?
Nope. I do not know.
Oh, yeah, the queen piece is in this room. Did we write that down? There's a queen piece in this room.
Yep, we got that.
There are two of them. It's not Earth. It's got like 3 major collections of continents. All right. Call it a day. Rustic Villa.
We got soil quality. We got dates.
You know, something tells me that the soil quality part of the puzzle isn't going to be very relevant.
I took it to mean that, like, that's how items, the likelihood of items spawns or something.
Yeah, it just tells you that that's deterministic and not just random, which is cute, but also not at all necessary for anything I'm trying to do here insofar.
And you still have the blessing of the Tinkerer.
Yes. No birds.
Simon, you gotta draft the TV room. The game's on.
Now then, this is the big thing I was looking for.
Yes.
We learned that there's a back entrance inside the tomb.
Yeah,
But where? Secret door?
I have the map here.
Illusory wall
If you ever-
ahead?
Want to refer to it?
I'll take a look around first. Just give me a sec.
Mm. Mysterious door. Want to hear me do General Grievous?
No, please don't. Man,
That was I felt a cough coming on.
you're making me
wasn't.
anxious. Bleh. Pizza. The pizza. Oh, that's our puzzle then. Pizza up, pizza down. Mike's way, or the highway.
You have to click her so fast that she makes a jet of air with her pizza fan.
You too? Yes.
I guess they all can move.
I believe I know the answer to this, or at least where to find it.
I suspect I know too.
Huh, who are you, stranger?
That her ladyship?
Maybe. There's no name on it. I wrote that down last time. I don't believe that's changed.
I don't believe it has.
Okay. I think I know where to find the answer to this. But we're gonna have to go upstairs.
Yeah, it looks about the same on the candles. I'll get a page open for this.
Hello. My closest friend. I'm kidding. It's not here.
One of these is
The
just gonna-
gems are not in the black box.
Okay.
The gems are in the blue box. Both of these statements are false. The statement on the white box is false.
So that does have to be. Wait.
That's a paradox.
One could be true and one could be false. Only one box has to be totally true and only one box has to be totally lies. Meaning that could be a 1 and 1.
True.
Which would mean if it was a 1 and 1, it's both of these statements are false, can't ever be true, because then it would be false. Which would mean that if that's false and it's a 1 and 1, then the statement on the white box is false is true, which is that the gems are in the blue box, and then that would have to be true, which is not in the black box, which would make it the white box.
Well done, sweetie.
Thank you.
Gonna be honest, didn't follow that at all.
But it was logical.
I assume.
I use a lot of facts and logic.
Orange.
How do you feel about oranges? Where do you land on
I
oranges?
prefer the juice. I don't like
Okay.
eating oranges normally. I'll be right back. I gotta use the rest.
I don't like normal oranges, but a clementine is real good. I do like Pizza Angel. Pizza Angel is among my favorite angels. I'm not gonna spoil it deeply, but there's a thing post-game that just has a picture of her on it, and it's the most hilariously in-universe sacrilegious thing imaginable. I love it so much. I don't know that we'll do any post-game, so I'm not gonna bring it up around Jade. This is called a stage whisper because it's actually quite loud. You do this on stage with a mic to project yourself before you wreck yourself. I hope y'all are having a good night. I'm just filling time. I'm gonna vent a little bit while I fill time. We were playing Jackbox's Survey Scramble yesterday. Ferality servers went down, so it was kind of like a con party, but you just play Jackbox, like you do in a room. And we were doing Survey Scramble where you have to guess like popular answers and unpopular answers. And we were guessing unpopular answers on in a word describe something that never works. And I was like, I'll bet there's people that said this. I'll bet it's not wildly popular. I'll bet it's like mid or whatever. So I was like, I'll be funny. And I said penis. Because one, it'd be funny on screen. And two, I was like, that's a good answer. It was the number 7 answer. It was so wicked popular. I could not believe it. It was top 10. I was a little bit upset about that, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I feel like I'm a late night host. Like I'm just gonna be like, you hear about this? You hear about this? You hear about video games? You hear about they're making a new Marvel game. They're making a Marvel fighting game. They got ArcSys to do it. Which is cool. If you're Capcom, I bet it's I feel like that'd be complicated. It's gonna be 4v4. What does that look like? That's so many assists. Hell yeah, toucans.
Sorry for the interruption.
That's okay. We just brought the band on.
What did you talk about while I was gone? Oranges?
We talked about oranges briefly. We talked about Marvel Tokon fighting souls briefly. I talked about being upset that okay.
So, first, number 1,
Garden hoe.
Garden Hoe goes up.
Or what? Or are they all up and this is the order?
Oh, we'll see.
Okay.
Where's 2? 2. Pizza goes up. 3 is Pitchfork. Are they all up? Yeah, looks like they're all up.
Looks like they're all up.
So 4 is Chimney Sweep.
Oh, cool, blimey.
Cool.
Please, sir.
5,
just want to bless you.
5 is Broom.
I just want to do a little blessing.
6 is Riding Crop. 7 is Saint.
Okay.
All right.
And then 8's what's ever left when we get down there.
Is there an 8th one?
Wait, is there? Oh, why did I think there was 8? Now that you say that, I just assumed 8, and I have no reason to believe that.
Huh. All right. We'll go down there and try it right away.
Honestly, don't know why I thought that.
That's the room I was fishing for, so let's go and try it right now.
What is the religion like? It's got to be a modern religion, right?
Probably quite strange.
Because their religion has a chimney sweep angel.
Yeah.
Like that could only exist when you have chimneys that need
Chimneys are a
sweeping.
very old invention.
Oh, it's not chimney sweeps. That's got to be like the last 300 years. All right, a garden hoe.
Garden hoe. Garden hoe. Where the fuck is the garden hoe?
Oh, you might have to lift up the ones that are already down
Oh.
too, because I think those are the only 2 you put down.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we'll start here.
Garden hoe. Pizza. Pitchfork.
Was back here.
Chimney.
The top hat. Or is that a... That's the top hat, right?
It looks like a top hat.
There's no maid elsewhere, is there?
There's the broom.
Ah, the broom, that's different. Yeah.
Tentacle Panther, hello. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, broom.
Broom.
And then you want riding crop. We're investigating a house. We normally do fighting games. Riding crop, and then the saint, the one with like the scepter. Thank you. Sorry I couldn't make it to your the Donnybrook.
Bingo.
Getting better day by day.
Which way do I go?
Oh, Dad.
Which way?
Oh, we should ask the chimney sweep angel for guidance.
Skulls.
There's just a bleeding skull in there. I've never been in this room, fun fact.
There's only one God.
Now we already have like a
We
map
already
that's
know. We
more
already know the rest of that
extensive.
story. Yeah.
Huh. Well, clearly, There is more to explore here.
Who hung this sign?
Can you make Death put his scythe down? You click on Death.
Indeed, I can.
For the record, I haven't been in this room, so that's
Good question.
honest speculation.
Well, I mean, hey, there weren't that many other things to touch, were there?
well, that too.
Hi, guy.
That's the thing that was. What gives you trouble?
Oh, wait.
You might as well check this out before you block it off. But then this would all become accessible from the other place, so it wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah. This is the other way into this puzzle room. That's what I thought.
Pull it back, then yeah, from the other angle. Good job.
Oh, we already know this. Hi.
Got me.
This is one of the magic rings.
It doesn't have the outer part, but
Or does it?
well, either way, it's okay. What do we got?
This is the same kingdom symbol as on the elevator.
Yeah. And it's a thripple. And we got a fiver.
He just making a quick sketch.
Got it.
Okay. Also note that it's surrounded by candles. That might be relevant. There are 8 candles around this thing. Yeah.
Boats.
Never got to the other side of this before.
Indeed.
Flooded. Can't progress.
Can't go that way. I'd let you do that, Star Fox.
Can't progress this way either.
Can you balance beam it?
Nope.
No, okay.
Doesn't let me. All right, let's go the other way.
Yeah, now you can just go to the basement the other way and get the access you need. Hot dog.
Hot diggity.
It's way more convenient than redacted. I'll tell you that moving that minecart is a permanent change.
I figured.
Since this game sometimes does not tell you when a thing is permanent.
Poiminent. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need a minute here.
Okay.
All right.
Can you actually alt-tab one more time and make OBS? Okay, thank you.
There we go. Sorry. Discord was distracting me.
Welcome to the basement. Again.
So glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back. Pronouns.
Maybe the basement is
Replacing
just
the
glad
noun.
that you're back.
Kangaroo.
All right. So now you can get there
so
after you rotate it.
All right, so you have to rotate it at least once.
Rotate.
Rotate. Drums. Drums in the deep. Siren.
It was 2 away, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Which is then gonna let you get over there.
Yeah, okay. Simon.
That's You?
The superior wheel.
And then that middle door, yeah.
What does this do? Nothing.
We don't know. Wait. Hang on. It looks like there was like a little way back there.
What?
Turn around. Go into the alcove. That the one where you just said there was nothing there. Go into that alcove.
Oh, really?
It kind of looked like that was like a little hallway past there. Yeah.
Oh, oops. Silly me. Almost missed this. Closing up the site in June. Unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Why was the giant cog room a secret?
I don't know. I mean, probably for weird cog reasons.
Oh,
Oh, and then you can, okay, so that way you can rotate around in here.
okay. Neat.
That's helpful.
Ah, okay, I see what I have to do.
Gotta do a bunch of rotates. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Might not be Guilty Gear, but it has gears. Man, we haven't even gotten to play since Unica.
Nope.
Yeah, the innocent gear. I mean, this gear is at least a little suspicious. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, innocent until proven guilty gear.
Red. Nothing.
And balcony.
Yeah, there were more. What's the word? Escarpments? That's not the right word. There were more of these ledges.
Balcony.
Shut up.
This is... I don't know that it's hostile architecture. Definitely Scooby architecture.
Baffling architecture. 8 doors.
The moon.
Very slowly.
Ooh, second angle.
Has a silver lock.
46.
Inner sanctum. We don't have any keys for this. I wonder if that's permanent. I doubt it. The others aren't.
Uncaring architecture's a fun one.
There's not a way out of here, is it? No. Okay.
It is, I don't know it.
What about you, mysterious red door? Will we ever open you?
Just as a quality of life thing, I will tell you that the gear, when its rotation is permanent, like it's persistent.
Yes.
It'll stay in that configuration.
Well, that's its starting position.
Right.
So, yeah.
Throwing the lever to open the 40 to reveal door 46 is not a persistent change.
Okay.
Exactly, Ghidorah. It's not a real door unless it's handwritten. Bless you.
Playing the cool post-rock theme of progress.
Oh yeah, and an upgrade disc. If we find a computer.
Wherever that is. Could probably use some food, actually. Started with a bit of a disadvantage.
Did a lot of puzzling.
Bacon and eggs. And the morning room.
And the tiger poster.
And the tiger poster. Club sandwich, though.
Members only on this sandwich. Getting it out of the way early.
Yep.
Nice. Fingers crossed for dead end. Nice. That's a good one.
That's a good dead end to end on. This one, on the other hand.
This one's scarier.
Yep. Oof. Was worried about that. All right.
Science.
Simon.
Four keys, 6 gems.
Not a bad arrangement. Any keys hereabouts?
Don't look like it.
Doesn't look like it.
Can't tell.
I just had a little sinus event. Maybe a little bit. You know when you get a little. You see, zip, zop, zoomity bop.
Oh no. No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no. Hit the plus,
I had to say the most cursed thing.
hit the plus button on the numpad for me. I'm too far away. Thank you.
That's not great. That's
That's
terrible.
terrible. Maybe they'll sell a key card.
Oh, I wish.
Nope. They do have a sledgehammer. Can't afford it.
You can't afford it.
Can't
'Cause you're
afford it.
broke
You can't
'cause the
afford
church.
it.
Weight Room did have a Switch in it, but not a Switch 2.
All right. 2 possible avenues forward, and only 2.
2 avenues.
Dougie.
Doggies would bless this run.
Hi, puppy. Hi, buddy. Yo. Good job.
Yes, correct. We got unusual and rare and red rooms. We got all sorts of.
Oh, someone picked it.
I don't know if that's the right answer or not. Give me one of those roulette spins, though.
Pile of money.
You'll never get better. You'll never get better odds at a roulette.
Damn. Yeah, sure.
Might get some bonuses if you look at the oscilloscope.
Indeed, I bite. Peekaboo.
Hey, Yaman. Apples are extra delicious today.
That's so great. My fish friends.
We're a red room too.
Ah, lovely. It's the moment of truth, Simon.
It's only 15 steps. Oh wait, no, this is the gym.
it's the other one.
It's not as bad as that.
Here's the other moment of truth, Simon.
Good luck, Simon. I hope you find your dad.
Hope you find your dad.
Oh, we can put the upgrade disc in.
That's really all I was shooting for, honestly. I was under no illusions we would actually get a card. Let's take a look. First things first, just in case. Whoa. Unlock. Exit. I'm gonna plug it in. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Got. The nuke.
The duck. Oh, this one has a funny one for specific reasons.
Breakfast nook or reading nook. Aw.
So you
With
can
bacon and eggs.
you can get more keys, make the libraries appear, or exhibit normal wolf-like behavior.
You know what I'm gonna do? Bacon and eggs. Yay. That's a victory in my book. That was worth the run.
Is that acceptable wolf-like behavior?
Pretty sure acceptable wolf-like behavior is whatever she's doing, and there's not a whole hell of a lot we can do about it.
And in the maid's chamber, they gather for the feast.
Pecking with they steely beaks. The House people have a new game coming out. Do you see that?
The who?
The Goose Game people.
Yeah,
House
Big
have
Walk.
a new game coming out.
Big Walk looks like that's like one of the few games I am like interested in, like in a slightly hyped for it way.
Damn, that's an end of line.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Stan. Oh, but we do get a chance to read this.
According to your methodology,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not prepared to accept your methodology, then we want page 4, word 1.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and
I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
okay. Or Cobb. Scarlet Shopping Center. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Yeah, have fun, Vera. I'm sure it'll be delicious. I'm having a bit of a sour one today, but hey, COVID will do that to you. Still, it's better than this time last year when I was going to a funeral around Ferality time. Beats that. Buh. Don't worry about Los Angeles. We're a stubborn city. We can handle it. We've had worse. Everybody, I suppose, has had worse. I got the shelter.
Okay, we can draft some red rooms then.
Mm-hmm. I got a plan. I'm not going to go down and pull that lever unless I know I have a decent shot.
Okay.
Because, like, if we did that every time, that would suck up a lot of screen time.
Okay.
And, like...
You can also do it from the foundation anyway.
Yes, that's true. And, like, if we get boxed in halfway, I don't want to repeat going down there every time.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker now, though, for what
Yes.
it's worth. You don't got to resolve any puzzles.
Indeedy do. Breakfast nook, breakfast nook.
Some bacon and
Eggs. And it's happy to see you.
No, it's doing a I'm gonna be so curious about what your house looks like when it gets to room 46.
The morning room.
Oh, 2 gems. I tried to do an accent, and the sick gods punished me for it.
Oh, the stereotype. Shot down in its prime. Coupon book.
Get them gems.
One for me, and one for me.
And then 2 more tomorrow.
Oh, this hasn't updated.
Nope. Simon has not subscribed to the paper, so...
Nope. Typical. Not much reason to these days. Just to get you out of the room. Cool.
Oh, there's gonna be stuff in there because you're sheltered.
Oh, that's right. A rabbit's foot. And a key. And a treasure map. Ooh, way up there. Okay. Anything in the sink? Aren't there ants in the sink?
That is true, Ghidorah.
There were ants in our sink yesterday, and I sprayed them down good.
And they haven't been back.
Went fucking nuclear on them little boys. I was worried they would come back in the night. They didn't.
That's because I found a different ant, and I showed him, and I said, "Tell the other ants what you saw."
This ant. Gonna follow us home. Kill his whole family. Security.
You can manipulate the security.
In fact, I think I will. Not anymore, I'm not.
Getting it out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Aha. Sledgehammer. Anything else useful while I'm in here?
If
Nope.
you had a shovel, there'd be a little.
For shoveling coal? The furnace?
I meant because there was a dig spot, but that too.
I don't have a shovel.
I know. That's why I said if you had a shovel.
Lock this one as well. That's a pretty good blockage, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very annoying effect.
Yeah, this is one of the worst.
Yeah, not a game breaker, but still pretty bad. Launder currency. Oh, I can still do an experiment, that's true.
With the blessing of the Tinkerer.
This is the only day I can do it as well.
Maybe you'll get some allowance. Or maybe allowance.
Aha.
Oh, that's huge. Shit.
Thank you, Rabbit's Foot. Sure. Garage will have 3 keys in it. Worth it.
Access.
Worth it, worth it, worth it. Might have something else useful. You ever use one of them old push mowers?
No.
I had to once. Right pain in the ass. You can see why gas mowers became more popular.
Yeah, because they're self-propelled.
Yeah, God, pushing it by yourself is such a pain.
Have you ever used a riding mower?
No, only ever a motor mower. Have you used a riding mower?
Yes.
My lawn, Dale. You don't mess with a man's lawn.
You have not enough gems.
Not enough.
I don't know how I said it like that.
Inadequate.
You have a sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
We had a big yard when I was younger, so we had a riding mower. It's
Uh-huh.
like doing that with a push mower would have been impossible.
Sledgehammer.
Is that from something?
It's the Peter Gabriel song, Sledgehammer.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Peter Gabriel.
Fleet Mask.
I'm tired. Ah,
A letter has been delivered to the mailroom.
yes it has. Any good shit in here? Margaret? Hmm.
That could be helpful.
Ah, but this? Can't say no.
You can't say no to the parlor. There's all kinds of tricks.
It's almost a running gag. You will open this box and find it empty. A true box contains the gems. This box and the white box are both false.
That's definitely false. I so desperately wanted it to be in the blue box.
Yay! Can't even tell who that's a statue of. Forward progress. Hmm. Yeah, passageway is worth 2 gems.
It's a lot of gems, but it's a lot of help.
Spare bedroom. To the rescue. I'm so sleepy. Not really sleepy. Not in real life. Can't afford the other 2.
It's not a bad one to get, though.
Yeah.
2 keys, a gem. And tomorrow you'll start with 4 gems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe you'll win right now.
Maybe not.
No,
Ooh,
with that
dining room.
attitude. Montas, you're gonna find the greenhouse right now. Slap that broken lever on it.
I could.
Simon, you're bawling too hard. Damn.
He just disappears.
Careful, you're gonna waste a lot of steps. Oh, I see.
No!
Simon! At least enjoy the lemon,
Ah. Can't afford that. But. Ah, my friend.
Maybe you'll dig up a gem.
A key.
Here's the key.
There was a lot of dirt on between here and there too.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, no dog.
Sadly.
The dog is an underpowered room, but dog.
Counterpoint. Dog.
I agree.
Ah,
No
shit.
gem. Are we locked in? No, dark
No,
room.
not yet. But we won't be able to see what we're doing in the dark room, so.
Just have to hope.
They're all free.
Maybe one of them will be the weight room.
Ah, shit.
Ah, beans.
And that's a card door. So that's it for today.
Ah, so close.
Damn. -2 for sports. You get all tuckered out. Cheerful.
How you feeling medically? How you holding up?
Medically?
Yeah. Here in our first stream in the new world of we've had COVID now.
I've been better, but I'm better than I have been in like 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for modern science.
I think
It could have been way worse.
I think for physics objects, you should be able to attempt to shoot one hoop, and if you do, it cancels the negative effect of the gymnasium. I think if you make a basket, you should not lose the steps. That's my hot take. I still want to see somebody make this world in VR chat. Also, I don't know how that would work, but I want to be like, yeah, come meet me in the lab. And people just have to figure out how the fuck to do that.
Use water.
If Clover wants to play billiards so badly, she's gonna have to
Gonna have to
figure out
find it.
how to do that.
She's gonna have to draft the room and then.
Yeah.
Oh. God, if you could get like, if you can get like Quake 4 view portals working in this engine, that'd be insane.
I would just
Or in
hang
VR
out.
chat,
I would
that'd be
hang out in the
insane.
parlor and tell people they're about to guess wrong. Be like, "Don't do that." 5 gems. It's a good start. Welcome, our dear friend.
I keep going for the corners because I want the conservatory and it's not showing up.
Oh, that's right.
Instead, my dear friend the parlor is here to
I
tantalize
forgot
me.
about the conservatory.
A box that displays the word true is false. Now, does that include you?
And it doesn't say every box, it says a box.
A box that displays the word gems is empty. The white box is true and does not contain gems.
Well, welcome to Parlor. Welcome to later game Parlor. Now, did you solve that or did you guess that?
Guessed it.
Guessed
Guessed
it.
wrong.
I didn't even.
Didn't bother.
I'm gonna level with you. I didn't stop to think about it. I've seen some ones online. Eventually, it gets to like 3 statements per box, and it'll be like 2 of the 3 statements on this become false if you change the word "this" to "every" in things. Like it's.
I do wonder how many permutations of the parlor game there actually are.
Like there's
over 100 maybe.
There's some real sicko shit.
Items for sale. Oh. I'll take the sledgehammer. And a gem. Why not?
You're a gem.
Yeah. That's my name.
One time somebody gave me a, I would say, slightly upset look because I said my wife Jade, and they went, is Jay like a bird? And I said, no, Jade like the mineral. They're like, why would you say it is mineral?
The mineral.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't fucking know what to tell you. I think it's a rock.
It is a rock.
Are gems?
All gems are rocks. Not all rocks are gems. Hi, Castor Beans.
Castor, yeah, we're doing better. It's been a lot though.
Yeah.
I don't advise.
I had a real depressive phase today. I was like, God, I'm still sick.
This is one of the more sustained I've been sick, but it's not nearly the most I've been sick.
What is the most you've been sick? Out of curiosity.
When I was younger, I got a stomach bug. That was...
Oh, yeah. You've told me about
that. It might be too gross for...
Too gross for Twitch?
For Twitch. I will simply say, I did not sleep one night. It was every 15 minutes. Like, the sensation happened every 15 minutes. There was just nothing left for my body to give.
I had gastroenteritis one time, and that was like, not long, but easily the most unpleasant I've ever had sickness. But like, this is the longest I've been like out of commission, stay home, don't work sick since like middle school. It's been a long time since I was this sick.
I mean, I would say I'm in commission now, right? Like, I did work all last week.
Yeah, I did a little bit of work last week. Trying to take it easy though. 7. 4 squared. 16.
Stomach bugs are the worst thing you can have. I'll die on that hill.
10 squared is 9.
We'll do a tier list of ranking the best and worst illnesses to have when you're school age.
Oh, they just spawn. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The metal detector doesn't go off until they spawn in. That's cute.
I think that counts as sick.
That sounds pretty sick.
The most sick I've ever been is when I landed my first shove it.
Hmm. More gems, please.
When I landed my first shove it, I made sure to... I was recording it, and I made sure to do a big jump so that I could freeze frame the jump and then play Superman by Goldfinger over the footage. You gonna try and get like a special key?
I can't afford a special key. Boo. Well, I'll buy one then.
Come back later. No doubt things will become clear when we find the Starforge.
All right, exactly one option left.
But you have a lot of gems.
It's true. Ori art is helpful.
Turn one possibility into two.
Sledgehammer. There's a whole storeroom in there.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, shovel. Ooh.
Sleeping mask. Do its thing. I think we've run out of watering can ammo for the time being. We'd have to find some water to refill it.
The dining room. The master's waiting for you in the dining room.
We wouldn't get double the keys, but we would get sleeping mask bonuses.
That's true.
That's 10
Bing,
steps.
bing.
And enough for a special key.
Hi, Ham.
Aw, you thirsty.
Thirsty. Hi, Ham. You doing okay? Aw.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I've been thinking all week about since we tested actually positive and somebody else posted, so I'm glad they did. I think it might have been Corgi actually. It was just a positive test, a bested
A positive tested for poke. A positive. I got a new roach.
You have a very complete house. That house?
Dense.
Dense. Packed with all sorts of nutrients. House nutrients.
Damn it. Solarium. There you are, my friend.
Oh wait, we did have a one shovel ammo. Weird. Or one watering can ammo.
Very lucky not to run into a security door so far.
And now we can turn down the frequency.
That's not so bad.
No. Steps are something you have to watch for, but unless you're being, like, really reckless. Once you open up the orchard, I would say steps become a secondary concern.
The pool. The pool.
Yeah.
Don't pee in the ool.
Walk-in closet's just
Compass.
really good. You almost always go at least neutral on it. Ooh. All right, well, this will take access online. We just need a way to fucking... God, that's so mean. Or wait,
Passageway is worth it.
Wait, do we have the Great Hall? Or the foyer? Oh, we should have done the Great Hall.
Oh shit, you're right. Ah, god damn it. I'm so stupid.
Okay, well maybe we'll get it anyway.
Also, dinner got served.
That's true.
Uh-oh.
Great Hall. We're back. We're so back. Although shit, we can't get to that side.
Ooh. That might do it. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Helpful.
Anything good down here? Yeah.
God, a secret garden key would go crazy though.
All right. I need another minute to use the restroom.
Okay.
I'm sick.
Now you got me. You got me for vamping. Poison to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. You know, another stream we could do based on the time we've had. And not that we've used all of these, but would be the stream that's over-the-counter medicine tier list. Which ones actually work? Which ones actually do the thing they say they're gonna do? Afrin? I don't know if y'all know Afrin. That's S tier, baby. But it's also a scary one. You gotta be a little bit careful with that one. Ibuprofen? That's like a B plus. That's what it says, not like super hyper effectively. But shout outs. This stream is not sponsored by Afrin, but if you have a stuffed nose and you think there's going to be 3 really bad days, you get 3 days before they're like you can't use Afrin anymore, and you should not use it past those 3 days. That's a strict Animorphs level time limit. But boy, howdy, it works. Hope y'all are doing good. Afrin is a nasal decongestant spray, and it is highly effective. But they're like, hey, don't use this for more than 3 days. Because you can get rebound congestion. It'll just be like, hey, in a less sexy, fun way, if you do this, it's like, Tobias, you're going to get stuck as a falcon. Or is it a hawk? I can't remember. Tobias gets stuck as a bird. I don't remember which bird though. A hawk, I see. I didn't read those books, but I've heard about those books being like a lot. Welcome back. You good?
Yeah, just give me a sec. Okay. So, how are we looking?
All right. Well, we've unlocked the
Lock
good
this
news.
side.
Yes, but we don't have an obvious path there because there's a. I guess security is technically an option. The other option would be to get lucky on one of the other entryways.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of.
Huh?
Helpful. Oh, we don't have a broken handle, but if we got one, then we would have an instant path. I'm gonna see
Chronograph. Hi?
what is rewind time?
Well, that seems busted. Well, I can't afford any of it anyway, but it's nice to see. Bingo.
Okay.
Doggy.
Bark,
Doggy, open that door.
Bark, 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 bark.
Oop.
All right.
Well, the den's already pretty common.
Yeah. It's commonplace. You can make it rarer.
Standard. Unusual. Rare. Nah.
Yeah, I think
No changes necessary. Yeah, I'd like to see this less.
Yeah, but it's like it's still a multiple doorways, so
It's still multiple doorways. It's not really that inconvenient. I'll turn it down to unusual and not rare.
okay.
And the guest bedroom is, I mean, it's fun, but it's a dead end.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it down to unusual.
It's now unusual. Did you click confirm on that? I just want to make sure that it is okay.
Bingo.
All right. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, gamer. We already did the security room, right?
We did.
Itching.
All right.
We got 3 gems and a dream and 4 keys.
This might work. I'm Sasibi.
You're sleepy?
No. Because I walked through the thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Oop, coin.
That could do it. Hold on to your butts.
And if not, we can wait. We can spin our cares away.
Wait, hear me out. Go to the roulette table because I think you can win dice.
Oh. Ooh, good call.
Can you? Oh, no, you can't.
No, thanks.
Because I was like,
Can
if
I
you
win
can,
dice over here?
Just
Nope,
coins.
just money. But hey, may as well.
Because I was gonna say if you could, yeah. Because I guess if you could get, now if you wait your 5, you could still afford the chronograph, but I don't know what that would do. 2 free spins.
Oh, right, the chronograph is for sale.
But you don't have anything to re-roll with, so it's
That's
like,
true. Yeah, it won't matter. All right, we'll wager 20.
oh shit, allowance is at stake.
Red.
Okay.
Never gamble, kids. Here we go.
Library does it right.
Aces.
All right, now we just have to go.
Now we
open.
gotta make it to the foundation. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7,
Plus
8,
20.
9.
because the dining room.
Plus 20.
Yeah, we got enough.
Shit, we might do it. This might be it.
I love it when a plan comes together.
And turn that off.
I'm so relieved you do this too, because I was worried that it was just me and my navigational abilities.
No. It's the fact that this house turns around all the time. I gotta check the map. Also, miso hungi, porterhouse steak.
I'm gonna go blow my nose while you go open the thing.
Right on. Right, that's still unlocked. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just had a sudden memory to college. Maybe I was thinking about the food. Maybe it was the fact that I saw a tortilla while I was blowing my nose because they're on the counter. I remembered a dish they tried to make and pass off as something in college, and I'm just gonna hit you with it.
All right.
I want to see how you feel about this. Juniper,
Juniper,
thank you for the
hi.
red. Dude.
Spoiler warning.
Right.
I think we're about to win.
Yeah, potential spoiler alerts because we're opening up the spooky door. So they took a tortilla and they used sunflower butter, which is like peanut butter but with sunflowers, and jelly, and then spread one and then the other on the tortilla, and then sprinkled Rice Krispies across it and rolled it up and presented that as a thing that you could eat.
Say again?
Take tortilla,
Uh-huh.
sunflower butter, which is like peanut butter but sunflowers.
Okay.
Spread that on the tortilla. Spread jelly on that. Put Rice Krispies on it and roll it up. Because my thinking is, no. They did that as a healthy alternative, question mark.
I don't know how sunflower
peanut
butter
butter-
tastes, so I don't know if I can judge that. I don't know if I'd hate it, but I don't know if I'd like it
wasn't,
either.
It wasn't great. I ate it. It was fine. But they presented that as a healthy alternative to a PB&J, and it's like, no. Y'all,
Isn't a PB&J pretty good for you besides all the saturated fat?
well, the
and
bread.
sugar?
But the thing is, like, do you know how dense the carbs are on a tortilla?
Pretty
A
dense.
tortilla has, like, the carbohydrate density of a neutron star.
Yeah. The PB&J is not that bad for you. It's a
not-
fairly balanced food.
It's sugary.
Yeah, but
Nothing turning it into sunflower butter with Rice Krispies in a tortilla improves the health quality.
yeah, but like you can replace the
I'm trying to be quiet.
you can replace like really sugary jams and jellies with like healthier fruit sugar. Not cane sugar. Yeah. I'm digging anyway. You never know.
Our school would not serve white buns with hamburgers
Why not?
because whole wheat's healthier.
I mean, yes, it is.
It is, but like the thing about it that drove me up the wall is like the dean of students put in all these things, but there was still a wall of candy you could buy because the contract with the caterers insisted because it was such a big money maker. So it's like, so I can buy Sour Patch Kids in bulk with a big scoop, but you're telling me that if I want a different bun because of the mouthfeel on it on a burger, I can't do that.
Not now, Swimbird.
Basement
I'll
key.
take that anyway. I don't need it. It's just nice to pick up. All right, please don't be locked. Oh.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color
Yay.
You made it to credits.
Credits 1.
You did it. There's obviously a lot more,
Yeah.
but you did it.
There's a lot of stuff we haven't solved yet.
Some of which explicitly can't be solved until you have made it to room 46.
Fair enough. I didn't think so.
But at least here,
But you solved the big puzzle that was in the trailer.
you have inherited the house.
Yes. Lego Quetzal. Cosimo Manzioni. Yeah, can we sleep here now? Simon's probably getting really tired of camping outside. Oh, Christopher Manson. Yeah, the original designer of the Maze book.
Yeah, which I've seen some of the illustrations that he allegedly worked on. Dude's still a psychopath.
Is he still alive?
I mean, he was apparently alive as of the drawing of
I thought
things
they
in
might
this
have just,
game.
they may have just like bought the rights to the gallery, I thought.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chief Dog.
Raw Fury Games. Still doing really well.
Yeah, they seem to publish pretty consistently.
Publishers of Sable, which I might show you on stream one of these days.
Yeah.
And all the Brainwash Gang games.
I'd be down to play Sable.
It's a game that is mixed, I would say. I feel like you and I might have like, it's another one of those games you and I might have like a good
discussion.
mixed conversation about. Because I won't tell you that it's like, oh, a must play. It's like a real groundbreaker, but it did capture me for quite a while.
So, there's two things, if it's all right with you, that I'd like to say about the differences in our approach to getting to room 46.
All right. Can we wait until we go to New Game Plus to talk about it?
Sure.
Because we've still got like an hour of stream left.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cyan Games, I'm sure, got a hand in this somewhere because it's very misty. Your new home.
Your new home looks way better than my new home did when I got my thing to say your new home. I went, oh no, that's what my home looks like? Shit. Because you know how if you have a lot of architectural rooms, it'll put like a crane in the background?
Yeah.
I had drawn so many drafting architectural rooms. There were multiple cranes and like scaffolding and stuff. I was like, oh, it looks like my house had like an engineering crisis.
The next day, we're no longer counting.
I mean, it will, but
Ooh. What's it?
you're the cheat.
Open
Have the
only in the
trophy.
event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you've reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Nevari. Ovin Nevari.
You got a trophy.
Trophy. The inheritance trophy. The trophy room. We didn't even see the trophy room because I figured it was a thing that you got for achievements.
I mean, a basic, yeah.
Yay!
Hooray, you did it.
I did
This
it.
is your house now.
Alrighty, so let's get to post game talking, I guess.
So one, it's just that thing of like fixation on other goals or specific goals is just gonna be different for most people. I got into the basement so wildly quick because I saw a pump room and went, I'm gonna drain that fucking fountain. I'm gonna drain that. There's gonna be something in that goddamn fountain. And then that is like, I spent, all that time solving the puzzle, and there's a basement entrance in the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to find the foundation. I had like the reverse problem. I had to find another way into the basement.
The gift shop.
Oh, the gift shop's fun.
You did it! The big foam finger. Blue tents. Tents fit for your friends. Enjoy
a lunch. That's the most sacrilegious thing. I love it so much because that's her name. It's
that's so fucking funny. Aw, Swimbird plushies. Aw.
you can buy things in this gift shop too.
Oh, this is adorable. I kind of wonder if they wanted to sell some of these as real, some of this is real merch. Can I get the 46 foam finger? Just say I
saw.
No,
I solved.
Then people will think I support Joe Biden, and I don't.
I reached room 46, and all I got was this lousy
Mount Holly
t-shirt.
tea. A permanent addition to walk-in. It just looks nice. Lunchbox. A permanent addition to the dining room.
That's
Swim trunks.
the lunchbox is.
Dirigiblocks. Oh, Hans.
The lunchbox is legitimately super useful.
Dare mode. Well, I don't have the money for any of that at the moment.
The lunchbox is just basically half your dinner when you get to rank 5.
Anyway, go on.
The other thing, I was way more keen to make item science happen,
Uh-huh.
and that dramatically changed the trajectory of my exploration because, and I'll one thing led to another. I found a permanent addition to the house room called the tunnel.
Oh.
The tunnel is just it's a straight line like the corridor, but can be locked.
Uh-huh.
But the key about the tunnel is when you draft a tunnel, you can always draft a tunnel from a tunnel, meaning you can make a straight line. So I got super lucky on day 29 in that I had the handle, I found the greenhouse, which opens up the central thing, and then in the central row, I drafted the tunnel from like rank 4 all the way to the end and just made a straight line laser beam through the house. It was like the
Your
most
house.
perfect. Yeah, it was like your house is a couple nice rooms,
Just fucking-
and then like a drill bored through it.
Fucking beaver den.
It looks like somebody bashed through the walls to make a tunnel. It was the ugliest looking house. Also, I had 2
Damn.
goddamn allowance. I was struggling to make allowance happen. It's like your new house architecture shit because you have like 7 draft rooms, and I'm like, oh, my house looks ugly as sin.
My house is ugly. Open up. Open up, you fuck. Battery pack. Ugh. And the secret garden key. And some hooch.
I mean, it worked, and it got me there on like, it got me there pretty quick.
Am I allowed to drive the car now? Boo.
No, you're still 14. Being a
Maybe
baron,
the driving age is lower in this universe. I don't know.
or if you're a baron.
Yeah. Simon doesn't need to drive the car. He has people to do that for him now.
Shovel.
Still digging.
I will also
I
tell
could never feel at home here. This place is too strange.
I would love to visit, would not want to stay here. Would not want to live here as my home. Well, there's all the inner sanctum rooms.
There's all the inner sanctum rooms. Yeah, never figured out how to open those. There's even more parlor games. There's all the safes we never opened. There's
The books we didn't buy.
There's however the fuck you get to the east side yard, and never did do that. But that's the kind of thing that I might just look up out of curiosity, because I don't know how much longer I could play this game without losing my mind.
There's
This box's statement is both true and false. No,
that's
useless. Damn it.
Yeah, there's speed runs. There's also day 1 runs to get to room 46 in getting to room 46 in just one day.
Can't picture that.
It's you gotta really pull some shenanigans, I feel like. Science.
I had an excellent time playing this game.
I'm glad.
There were a couple of moments that I got frustrated.
Can I tell you something that made my soul die a little bit?
You mean besides the observatory thing?
No, I mean that too, but yes, besides the observatory.
What's that?
At one point, I had slightly nudged you to encourage item science, and you said, "What am I gonna do with?" and then listed 2 items that do make a really cool item.
What is it?
You were like, what am I gonna combine a magnifying glass and a metal detector? And I'm just sitting there because it makes something called the burning glass that lets you set, as it describes, keys and fuses on fire.
Oh my god. The cloisty.
And I just sat there and vibrated in my chair. You know, for when you need to light fuses.
Mm-hmm. Fire hazards. Always in these old houses.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, for record, now that you've seen room 46, I can tell you I have not seen the inside of every inner sanctum. I have seen the inside of some of the inner sanctums.
Okay. So if we go to room 46 again, do we actually get to look at it?
Yes,
or does
you
that,
do.
Does that end the game?
You do. And
Again.
there are no, it doesn't end the game again. You get to go there, and there are puzzles in there.
Of course.
Do I know the answers to those puzzles? I do not. There's also the chess puzzle.
Never solved the chess puzzle. Probably could at this point, but I don't think I'm gonna come back to this game after this session.
Can I tell you that I overthought the chess puzzle so preposterously badly?
Really?
Yes. I eventually solved the chess puzzle and then realized that my initial solutions to the chess puzzle were completely insane.
What do you mean?
Okay. So and when you went to the chess room,
Yes.
Just cards on the table, you basically said something that is the solution. You basically got it in one.
I mean, I figured.
Because and spoiler alerts for the puzzle for anyone. What you suggested, and is in fact entirely correct, is that if you draft rooms that have the different chess pieces, and then you put those chess pieces where those rooms are in the house, you get a thing.
Right. That's pretty much exactly what I thought it was.
That's exactly what you thought it was.
Yeah.
That's a good, reasonable solution. So here's what I did. I looked at the house and said, or I looked at that room and I said, you know, the chess pieces in this weird fucked up zone are blue, and all the chess pieces that I've seen are gold and white and black. So there must be hidden amongst all the rooms blue chess pieces, and I need to find those. So I started doing the chess pieces by room, by color, and then after going insane because I didn't find any, or no, I went to like, at first I started like, oh, is it that? Is that what I need to think about, is by color? And then I somehow got it in my head that I wasn't sure that the colors had been consistent. And so what I concluded must be the case was, oh, there's a set coordinates for each chess piece, and how close or far, maybe how close or far you are determines the color. So if I draft a pawn here, it might be black because you're far, or gold because you're close, or something like that. So I went on several runs of trying to systematically draft pawns like in a sweeping pattern to see if I could find a pawn coordinate, and then realized that no, they're actually consistent, and I had overthought it to such an absurd, obscene degree. I know some of what the candles can do, or the burning glass can do. It certainly has puzzle solutions in it. It helped me. Do you want to know a funny use of the candles?
Hit me.
or the burning glass? If you light the candles next to the altar in the if you light the candles next to the altar in the chapel, the altar will rise up and there will be a piggy bank with wings, and if you click on it, it's like, this is the keeper of the tithes. And it's a one-time thing that you can break and get all the coins you've had to give up back.
Oh, piggy.
But it's only a one time, so make sure. It was basically that, Corgi. It was, and then everyone's like, oh yeah, no, I just figured, the rooms it's in. I'm like, God damn it. I'm the only person, I think, that had that sicko mentality.
Anything new to say now that we're done?
Nope.
Dug that up.
I think you had all the persistent upgrades I did when I reached room 46 the first time. But yeah, so this game is really cool.
Yes.
And there's nothing like it on the market, and that's sick as hell. But like you said, there's some frustrating things where it's like sometimes, and it's like, dog, just sometimes there isn't a good way to do a thing. Something I'm curious about, and there's no way to guarantee this, but I would find very funny, is if you drained the water in the fountain and it turned out that every time you made a wish, it was just at the
coins
bottom
were
and
down
had
there.
collected.
You just get them back.
Yeah, which would then make it a viable money storage thing.
Welcome back, Vera.
Welcome back, Vera.
We won.
We made it to room 46. We've inherited this house.
Yay. There's still puzzles to be done, though.
Here's a question. Is this house Bitch House?
What?
Do you not remember that from Co-host? Do you not remember Bitch House from Co-host?
Bitch House? No.
Somebody talked about they had a dream where there was like a kind of like an HGTV show, but it was called Bitch House.
Bitch House.
And it had like an influencer type personality that would go and people would tour their house. And sometimes you'd be like, oh, your house is Bitch House.
Your house is Bitch House.
And that was a very shameful thing, and people
I
would be so
remember,
upset.
The co-host meme I remember is Love Honk. Where people tried to make a genre of music called Love Honk and pretend it wasn't plainly, obviously ass.
Now, I know what you're saying there, hun. But so many times y'all will say
I know,
things that
that's the
might as well
joke.
be Love Honk.
It took him another 3 days before he could realize he did dirt files.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, these games do that to you, right? Like, they just eventually will make you think an insane thing.
Yeah. So, you kept your personal notebook.
Yes.
Shall we compare and contrast the notebooks that you've made here versus your original?
Yeah. I mean, some of the notes I didn't repeat because I just didn't want to do it again.
This is the original in my hand?
That's the one that you have been able to look at.
And that's your original one right there in your hand?
This is the original one.
Okay.
So things that are different. And no one will be able to see it. It took me a long time to realize that the missing letters had a spatial component to them.
Oh.
So I was just worried I was gonna have to decrypt 44 different letters. That was wild. I have a lot of the same dates. I have some things that you just didn't see written in here. There's
Yeah.
a poem that you didn't see. I have a couple puzzles that you didn't see. I found all of Realm and Rune, so I have
Okay.
what all the things mean. One of them is awful. It's because it's like, what's your kingdom about? And it's a symbol for primitive, and it's like, what the
Ugh.
fuck? Who would say that about
Who
their
would
own
say that
kingdom?
about themselves?
You can see, yeah, that me doing it by color and stuff eventually because I just needed help. I was trying to get all the realm symbols
Ew.
by name. Here's the sicko clock puzzle.
Never did that.
Passports. I had a thing about passports that I don't think went anywhere. Oh, I have the language. There's different prefixes and things.
Oh.
And so you get, and some vocabulary. So like, that's a thing that I learned was, you know, when it's like there's 12 major keys.
Oh.
Ma means small and jor means name.
Oh.
So it was like small name keys, and I was trying to do stuff with that. I had some different stuff because I had better luck getting into the vault.
Yeah.
I had a lot better luck getting into the vault.
Had a funny thought looking at this now. Imagine like an escape room designer getting to design an entire escape house.
That'd be fun.
That'd be so fucking sick.
Oh, I also got more books, so I got
Yeah, I
to read
bet.
fun books. There's a good storybook in there about like the tragedy of Blackbridge.
I don't know what that is.
That's one of the books. I also just have notes on my drafting principles and what I think is most important,
Okay.
and how well I rank items.
you made it to your list.
Basically,
Actually, that's how we can wrap up tonight. If you want to try and make a room tier list,
that might already exist. Let's
take a look. Hang on. We'll pause. Let me just do a quick Firefox search. Blueprints Rooms tier list.
All right, we'll have to.
Damn it. What about over here? So we're gonna see all
This
the
is gonna
rooms-
have all the
We're gonna
upgrades
see all the
too.
rooms we didn't see, so save and quit.
Hang
Oh,
on,
River,
we
I
gotta-
feel that.
Is the Spencer Mansion the Resident Evil one?
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever meet a Spencer?
I don't think you ever meet Mr. Spencer. I think he's dead at the time of the game. I'm gonna get a drink.
Oh, we get to see all the upgrades. I haven't seen all these. Electric eel aquarium? Hang on. These are so small. Some of these I just definitely don't know. Cloister of Draxus. What the fuck? The fuck is the black print? Fuck this gallery, by the way. Jay never made it to the gallery. Fuck the gallery. Yeah, that's some You can do Pizza Angel. Basic edition? Oh my god. It's easy math. That's so fucking funny. Holy shit, break. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. If you call it a day in the break room, tomorrow you will begin the day with a staff key card. What the fuck? Oh my god, you can turn the spare room into more things. That's crazy. Oh, these don't have gem costs listed on them. That's annoying. That's annoying. Because that, like, the passageway, if it was free, is way different than the passageway for 2 gems. Treasure trove. Oh, for each black print. Like the black. Okay. Like the throne room. Welcome back. No, Jade wasn't here. I think I was just bleeding into her microphone because I was scrolling.
No, I was away.
I zoomed things in because it was hard to read. In some of these rooms, we don't know what they do.
Okay.
You'll also notice that they don't have gem costs, so we'll just kind of have to remember that in our tier listing.
I guess. Sure. Whatever.
Okay. How do we? Do we just want to start at the top and work our way down?
Yeah,
How do we wanna
Rumpus
do
Room
this?
S tier. Rumpus Room is the coolest room
Rumpus
in the game.
Room's awesome. It
Well,
gives you huge
can use the
hints.
mouse. Go ahead.
Okay. And it has helpful hints and
Yes.
8 coins. Attic is
Entrance hall. F. Boring.
Where's the entrance hall?
Down. Entrance hall. F. Boring.
I mean, it's necessary.
yeah, but we don't pick it.
All right. Attic.
Attic. S tier.
Huge.
Amazing.
Easy S tier. Walk-in closet.
I'd give that an A.
A tier. I'm not gonna rank each storeroom individually. The storeroom is like a or B, I think,
Yes.
because it's a dead end, but it's a really useful dead end.
Mm-hmm. Wine cellar is pretty good. I'd put that at like B.
Yeah. I can.
Nook, always dependable.
Nook is always dependable. I'm not gonna think about their upgrades too much,
Nah.
other than like if there's an upgrade that makes a room go crazy.
I'd put that at B.
Den is easy A or
Den
S.
is an A. Yeah. Den
Den A tier.
A tier.
Locker room I think is like C.
I don't like it.
Like it spreads keys, but yawn.
It also takes keys. I don't like it.
I can tell you that the trophy room. So we didn't ever
Never
see
got the
that.
trophy room in our game.
So it's what I think it's like 5 gems for 8 gems.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like a room that has like an L shape, whatever. There is a room that we did not see that will probably be on here. Where is it? It's the armory.
Armory?
I don't see the armory on here.
Maybe they didn't get it in their game. Funeral parlor.
Oh, yeah. we should look at the parlor. Where was that? Oh,
Funeral parlor.
I think it's like there's
Gem
a
prize is
penalty,
equal to red rooms in your house.
but you lose steps. I think if you get it wrong, which is terrible. Or you can have an extra
Or-
prize, or just 2 wind-up
Just
keys.
try twice. Yeah. Room 8.
I've never been to room 8. Oh, there's also so I'm so sad we didn't get the upgrade key for the billiard room because it sounds nuts. So there's
The break room.
the speakeasy, which just keeps it to basic edition. There's the pool hall, which adds things to the draft pool. Cool.
Break room gives you a key card. Fuck.
Yeah,
Let's put aquarium in S.
because fish.
Everybody likes fish. They're our friends. And also, it's a wild card room. S. No, you ruined it.
It got weird. But so anyway, the armory lets you buy items that are weapons.
Mm-hmm.
One only shows up a couple. You can only use it a couple of times per save file.
Okay.
But the axe you can only use 3 times per save file. It permanently removes the gem cost from a room.
Oh my god.
And so that goes from 5 cost for 8 gems to 0 cost for 8 gems. It makes the trophy room bananas. On its own, it's still like decent.
yeah.
Like it's a 3 gem profit. But anyway, apparently you could make a spare ladyship's room.
Your ladyship's spare room.
I guess there must be a way once you've turned it into a spare like green room to turn it into like one of the green rooms.
Upgrade it again, perhaps.
Hey, fuck the boiler room.
Fuck the boiler room. I never solved that puzzle. I didn't want to.
It's easier than it looks if okay.
I did solve that puzzle, but I didn't do any of the other shit.
Yeah, like power the nonsense.
I don't want to power the laboratory. Boring.
So the thing about it is, and this they do not tell you. Well, they do tell you. In the architectural digest that you get from the bookstore, a thing that it explains is if you power, you know how there's like you can see the power traveling.
Yeah.
If you power one and there's a line going through it, if you draft a room in a direction that is powered, one of the options will always be something that can be powered.
Ah. So it becomes more predictable.
So it becomes much more manageable.
okay.
But until you know that, it's agony.
Chamber of Mirrors,
D.
never really figured you out. D. You look cool, but I don't like you.
The pool.
D.
D.
Boring.
Ballroom.
Ballroom has its uses.
C. I think it's solid B.
Yeah, drafting studio also has its uses.
Drafting.
Down. Drafting studio.
Yeah. It's fun.
I'll give that a C.
Drawing.
Drawing room looks
Nook is a
cool.
B.
We already did Nook.
Oh, we did? Whoops.
You got all the Nooks.
Okay. Drawing room, I feel like is an A.
I just like the way it looks.
Would you like to know this is the one thing I looked up because I was going to go insane.
What, drawing room?
Would you like to know the code to the safe and how you're supposed to derive it?
In the drawing room?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The answer is 0415. 415. Would you like to guess how you are supposed to know that?
Well, it's probably a date.
It is because it's April 15th. But I think that's the date of the letter inside of it. That's what it's dated.
What?
Because what you're supposed to do is, you know how it's the phrase from the letter puzzle is, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes.
Right.
In a new clue on the blackboard, one of the things says gates, Gates, equals gates, Gaits. So you're supposed to look around the room and notice that some of the pictures have people with a long gate and some people have a short or small gate.
And there are horses.
And there are 4 of the guys with small gates and 15 of the ladies with small gates. Therefore, 0415.
That's
I looked it up because I was going
You
insane and I
know-
didn't feel bad because that is madness.
It's maddening. It's not impossible though. It's not.
I would
impossible.
never in a million years would have
Perplexation.
never gotten there.
Yeah.
In all my days, I would never get there. Vault is
Never used it.
yeah, see, we hardly used it.
I'm sure it's great. But we didn't use it.
Library, I think, is a B.
bleh. You learn nice things in the library. Foundation.
It's not like that helpful of a room.
It's
I mean,
not
it's
that
very
helpful,
important.
Honestly, I'd give it a D.
Controversial but fair. Security, B, I think.
B depends on what we find.
Yeah,
Too dependent on other
it's a
rooms.
build B for build around.
Yeah. Dining room. A.
Dining room is A
Dining
or
room
S.
is A. We enjoy delicious food and get more steps.
Laboratory.
Laboratory. I didn't use it very much, but I'm sure you like it more.
I thought it was B. I would put workshop as A. I'm guessing you wouldn't.
It's more that I just didn't engage with it, but sure, whatever.
Workshop. You can make an item that makes all coin gains doubled. And that's how I wound up with 400 coins in a run.
Conference room. F.
Freezer.
Boring.
Annoying. Conference room, yeah.
F. Boring.
Getting the conference room to go off is like so difficult. Garage.
It's neat that it leads outside.
Yeah, that's helpful. It leads to a big thing.
Yeah. Music room.
Funny,
eh.
but meh. There's not
I liked
that-
the billiard room.
I like the billiard room too. If it was the break room, that'd be easy S tier.
Yeah, I'd give the billiard room an A.
Yeah. 2 keys. That's great.
Yeah.
I fun fact, I love no contact delivery.
That's dropped off the entrance steps.
Yeah. And then there's same day delivery where you just
Yeah.
get it. And then there's freight shipping where it shows up later, but it's big.
Down.
But mailroom's fine.
Mail room, it's fun. Give it a C.
We already did
keep on
storeroom.
scrolling.
Utility closet is like fine.
Rolling down.
Quest bedroom is an S tier pun.
Yeah. I liked all the green rooms. I wish they were more
They're
useful.
great. Also, I've never seen these, but
Cloister of Draxus. The name for death is Draxus.
Draxus, yeah. Yeah, you could just make the Cloister of Orinda. Permanently add an extra 5 steps
there
to
are
the
black
main
prints.
course.
We never even saw black prints.
No. Sure. Well, the tomb is.
The tomb counts as one, I suppose. Yeah.
The armory. There it is.
Armory. Yeah. I liked the solarium.
Solarium movie.
Throne.
Yeah.
Oh, Throne of the Blueprints.
I've never seen the
Maybe
Throne
that's
of
the end
Blueprints.
game.
Yeah.
Permanently unlock all blue sealed doors if you draft 8 blueprints in a row.
Okay.
Neat.
I mean, that's cool.
Also, kennel. A. S. S for dogs.
that's for dogs. Aminals.
You can pet the dogs.
Classroom is kind of neat, but like,
You have to draw too many of them. We never got
Yeah.
to the end.
Shelter S tier.
Shelter was really good. S tier.
Shelter
Just
easy
ignore
S.
3 bad rooms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Servants' quarters. He can have 8 keys for you.
Yeah. Servants' quarters goes hog wild. That was
Up. That's one of the bedrooms.
Right.
Servants' quarters.
I'll find it. There we go. A lot of keys. Guest bedroom is
It's fine.
it's fine.
It's got 10 steps. Won't say no to that.
I wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers.
Yeah.
Boudoir, same thing.
Yeah, it's C. Only 2 dice. Just because they're dice doesn't mean they're useful. There's your tunnel.
Yeah.
Reclaim the crown.
I don't know. Treasure trove, I've never seen. Throne room, never seen. I presume those are late game.
Empty closet is a red room. Adjoined to a red room.
The thing that's funny is like, oh, look at I got this upgrade and I was so confused. Like 4 extra items. It's drafted. I guess that's, but it's 4 total because it starts at 0. If adjoined to a red room, oh, cool. But like these are always 2, and then maybe like 2,
and then maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's like, why would you
Why
ever
would I bother?
Yeah. Fuck the gallery. All my homies hate the gallery. I know
Never
you
got the
I know
gallery.
I know you didn't see it. I'm putting that in F, and I'm insisting on it. Starfish aquarium.
Yay.
Electric eel aquarium. It's a power source. That's so fucking funny. Any other rooms we definitely
I
have
didn't really
to,
like the planetarium. I didn't find it that useful.
it's
I'll give that an E.
I never had it. I will tell you, the observatory at 50 stars goes crazy.
I bet. It didn't play that long though.
You get a new constellation, and what that constellation says basically is you may spend stars for rerolls.
Oh my.
So you will have on that day at least 50 available rerolls.
It's like, hey, you've been playing a long time. You probably deserve to go through. You probably deserve a really easy one.
In case you were wondering also, so the washing machine, the laundry room,
Mm-hmm.
you know how it has there was the non-working washing machine?
Yes.
It needs power from the boiler room. If you have power from the boiler room, it lets you pay money to swap your star count and your allowance count,
Oh my.
which can be a huge swing. Closed exhibit.
Those are always security locked. Huh.
Oh, new red rooms.
2
Whoa.
rare items.
Whenever you enter this room, you will lose 1 rand. Ugh.
Ooh, no, thank you.
Secret Garden is a
Spread fruit. That's good.
this is a
Everybody
or
likes
S.
fruit.
Plus, because it also has a antechamber entrance.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
huge.
foyer. Opening all the
Foyer
hallways.
is great.
Opening all the hallways. That's amazing. Go down. Foyer.
At least A tier.
I would give it S.
I think Secret Passage is S tier.
Yes.
One of the easiest S tiers of my fucking life.
I'll give Chapel C.
Yeah, Chapel's
It's not the word. It's actually pretty good as red rooms go.
and getting the keeper that ties the money back.
Mm-hmm.
I got so much fucking money.
Never made sense of Machinarium, honestly. I
Oh.
don't won you the game. So.
Yeah, but it does look like that. It's S tier. I feel like all the bedrooms are like B, like B
Yeah,
for bedroom,
B for bed.
basically.
Ham is in one of them, though.
That's true. We'll rate bunk room.
Bunk room gets an S because Ham is in it.
All the animal rooms get all the other ones are B.
Yeah. We don't have to form opinions on
Yeah.
all of these.
This is the one I went with. Courtyard's great. Courtyard's easy, like A or S.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw the morning room in my playthrough, but it seemed really good.
Seemed pretty good.
Getting it.
Where's the conservatory? That's definitely up there for me. Shame I
Yeah.
didn't get much use out of it.
I didn't even know it existed.
Bonkers. Give it an S.
Yeah. I can tell you other rooms like extra outdoor rooms. The blessing thing
Mm-hmm.
has one option that if you get is stupid good. It's like I think it's the blessing of the monk.
Uh-huh.
Blessing of the monk is if you call it a day in any room in your house, in the main house, you can draft that room as your outside room. So you not only do you guarantee that room, but like you can do all sorts of shenanigans with it. Like you can have it be the one that's like you can have it be something like the greenhouse so that you can just know that you can go throw the switch if you get it. You can have it be the thing that makes green rooms don't cost whatever to draft. Like the control it allows you is bananas good.
And I like the gift shop. Let's put the gift shop in S because it's
Yeah.
adorable.
It's very funny. And the lunchbox is legitimately good. I'm
Yeah.
also going to tell you because I bought the pair of swim trunks. It's not good, but it's very funny. I thought it was going to let you move through water because it says like a pair of swim trunks is always helpful for swimming. It puts a pair of trunks floating in the water. And if you drain all the water, you can open those.
And what's in them?
Like they're like the trunks, like like those things you sledgehammer open.
I get it.
Toolshed, I think,
Tool
is
Shed's
A.
very good. Always liked seeing Tool Shed.
Sometimes it has the wrench.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Room 8. I don't know anything
I don't know
about
what
it.
roommate does.
Closet, B. Like I'm not. If I'm in a spot where a dead end would go, I'm never sad to see closet in it.
Yeah.
Corridor, A tier at
A
least.
tier.
Always unlocked is
Boring,
nice.
but it's useful.
Passageway is S.
Passageway's S. It's very good.
And it's a power source. Or not a power source, but it's a
Conduit.
conduit, yeah. Schoolhouse is C or D, E.
Yeah.
Schoolhouse is
All
pretty
right.
bad.
We can probably wrap it here.
Yeah. This is the
Now
definitive.
we're splitting hairs.
This is the definitive thing. All animals and the rumpus room are S tier.
yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you for playing with me, honey. I
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed this game.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad I got to show it to you. Now we need to decide what to do for next game.
Mind if I pick the next one?
Yeah,
We don't have to do it right
do-
away
do you-
because we're
do
still a
you-
little sick.
Yeah, do you have an idea in mind?
I have a few. I want to look through my catalog and see if anything sticks out especially strong.
Yeah.
And now we can play it because we are a Steam family.
Now we're a Steam family, so if you have a good game, we can play it.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's all for us tonight,
yeah,
folks.
let's find someone to raid over to. I'm glad we got a little back in the swing of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's jump on Ferality and raid.
No thanks. Too tired.
I just went to. Hang on. I knocked over a cup. It had a little orange juice foam in it, but nothing else. Let's see who's on. You all can see me go to Twitch. Who we gonna raid? I haven't gotten to raid. Well, I haven't gotten to raid anyone in a while. Lily live. You can go on over there and say hello.
Say hi to
Thank y'all
Lily.
for coming out, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.